Alright, cool. Ready?
3,
2,
1. Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom podcast, where I'm here with the boys. I'm here with the man them. We've got Bolu the bear.
Nah, Bolu the alpaca today.
Bolu the shedder. Guys, if you see this jumper that Bolu has got, I don't know, but
it's been shedding. Oh, it's been shedding. God,
I didn't even know this is free promo or bad promo.
Hey, this
But
jumper, the jumper's called the Woe Is Me. Just why me?
This jumper, Bolu's actually been walking. Even looking at your trousers now, like it's just bleeding onto your trousers.
You should have seen my seat in the office, bro.
Oh,
Peak.
Someone thought you had a dog.
Yeah.
can you imagine? So bring your pets to work day. It's that season.
Do people still do that?
Yeah.
In some workplaces, not about his.
Yeah, people do.
Yeah. What
man.
they bring?
Everyone just brings their dogs, innit?
Yeah, but what dogs like? Is it small dogs? 'Cause obviously where you work is like.
It's a shared office, so like there's so many like people that just come in. With
Do you
their
work in a
dogs,
WeWork
like,
office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why.
What's the most interesting dog you've seen?
Someone's had some Bolo Husky, bro.
Fair.
Like, and it's like this was in summer as well. It's like, bro, is that?
I think this is cultural appropriation. So like, people can bring in their dogs, but we can't bring in our smelly African food.
Who said that food was smelly?
Some of it, I can't lie. Some of the fish.
He just told himself.
I feel like fishing.
But it's not even me. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment because people are like, oh, what's that smell? It smells really nice. And okay, cool. I'm gonna set the scene. I'm the type of person, yeah, at work, I don't want people to like watch me eat. Like, I just want to hide somewhere and eat.
Okay.
But you know, people are coming in and it's like, oh my gosh, your food smells nice because I brought rice and stew from home.
Yeah, always.
And I'm like, oh, thank you. It's like, it's just ignore. Or like when the aunties are trying to gist with me, I'm like, now is my time to just be me and be quiet and watch YouTube on my break. But you're coming to have a conversation with me. Like, we can have the conversation in half an hour, just not now.
Not on my lunchtime.
Yeah, not on
my work time.
That's like on my work time, I can be as social. I can blah blah blah. But now,
On my lunchtime.
you're gonna see the real me. I'm gonna see single child Eman in this moment. Headphones in. I'm not speaking to anybody.
Right.
I can't lie though, bringing fish into the office is crazy.
It's
That's insane. It's actually insanity.
like, especially if the fish has like bones and stuff like.
Yeah, but grilled fish you're going off sometimes, man. Like sometimes it's just fish just makes sense to the meal. Usually though, I won't lie. Like if I'm going to work with fish, it's more typically salmon, which is kind of like odorless.
Yeah, that's like gentrified fish.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's a bit like, you know.
That's the type of
It's
fish you can
Gen
take into the office.
But like at the same time, if the fish stew last night was slapping,
I'm not bringing it into the
You like
office,
fish
bro.
stew?
fish stew is leng, bro.
I don't
my
like fish in
days,
general.
Fish stew is leng, bro.
You're barbarian, bro.
Fish stew with white
The
rice,
hell?
leng, bro. What are you talking about?
Now all the oil is seeping into the rice.
Leng, what are you crazy? What?
Fish.
Or
like,
pound of jam.
stew.
Move
it's
from me, like, what? That's
it's like
leng.
stew was made, yeah, and it's just so perfect. I see it, yeah. You know when it's like bright red,
Yeah.
just done.
Yeah.
Like you see the oil and the stew is
Yeah.
still low-key, a little bit
Yeah.
separated. And then I'll come back in like half an hour and my mum's ruined it by putting fish in it. I'm like, big man, why would you just
Yeah, I can't
do
lie.
that, bro?
Nah,
Fish-
fish didn't ruin it, man.
Fish stew is like sharks in the ocean.
Yeah, bro, literally.
Like, you never know when it's gonna bite the inside of your mouth
See? He gets it.
because you're now biting into the fish here, and
there's
then
just
you
one
get
bone
stabbed.
poking up, bro.
What I'm hearing is
You
you
get
are
jumped
real
in-
tacticians. Because you see me before, I don't know how you guys operate when you're.
I said I don't know how you guys eat.
I don't know how you guys like get surgical when you're eating fish. For me, I break it in half. I look for that major bone that cuts through the middle.
Yeah, no, but
that's
then-
one
no,
side.
no,
And
no,
then-
no, stragglers.
no. But then,
Yeah.
but then that's where you don't get fooled. Because on the side, yeah, are these bones that look like they're flesh. You just gotta take that off, and you're in clean.
But there's so many of them. There's so many of them. So even to get into
too
that.
much, bro. It's like, am I a heart surgeon to be doing all that,
Hey,
all
man,
that
stop that.
dissecting while I'm
Hey,
eating
man.
my food, bro?
all of this before I now take a bite.
man,
Exactly.
man.
Why is there health and safety?
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
bro. Am I
Precautions
supposed to
of
wear
what?
like
You gotta
what,
prep
a hard
correct
hat
before
as
you tuck
well,
in,
or
man.
what?
Is that exactly? Need the extra protection. Speaking of food and life, guys, how are you? Sorry, that was a crazy segue. I just tried to bring it back.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I was saying to the guys off pod, I've been eating good like recently. I've been
Eating good noodles
I've been
every
making-
day.
home cooked meals. I've been trying to like.
That should have been my segue.
I've been trying to stop.
What, processed food?
Yeah, man, just try and cut it down. Like I'm at home, and yeah, I'm working at home, but like, if I'm gonna give myself an hour break, I'd rather give myself an hour break to cook and like make my food and then get back to my laptop.
Man, 10 freelancers start going ergonomical.
No, but I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie. You see where, bro?
I've seen the brighter side of
Bro,
life.
no. You know what it is, yeah?
He's about to turn vegan, you know.
Like,
Nah.
literally.
Nah. I like meat. First, too much. Pause. You know what it is? I said it, and I had to finish the sentence.
Oh my
before
God.
I just
trying to get it out all in one.
protein. No, but no, you know what it is, yeah? For the people that have been working from home, yeah, I don't think like I get why they're so adamant as to not come to office, and the fact that like when I was working in Central, I'm paying like £50 a week to get to work. I'm paying potentially some weeks where I get lazy £10 a day, with the excuse that I didn't prep the day before, I woke up too late to prep today, etc., etc. So if I'm spending £10 a day on food, that's £50 a week. £50 on travel, that's now what? £100 a week.
That's actually crazy.
And then 4 weeks in a month, bro, you're spending like in and around between £300 to £400 depending on how much you do.
You know how crazy that is?
It builds up, you know.
Bro, it adds
really
up, bro.
builds up. It
And
really
I'm
builds
really enjoying looking at my account and seeing like minimum movement day to day.
Yeah.
And I step up my house like one day, I'll be like, cool. And I'm able to like actually look at things I really want and be like, okay, cool. Money's parked off for this specific thing and I'm happy to spend that. As opposed to, damn, I'm outside, have no lunch. Oh, what am I going to get for lunch today? Or the place that I usually go to that's like £7 is closed. So I now need to go and spend £10 on
And I said, now you're working in, so after work, everyone's like, oh yeah, let's go out to tea. You're like, oh, fuck.
Can't even run. It's not like I don't like you guys, but like at the same time, like, just...
Or sometimes like the peer pressure's like, oh, I have to go, but I'm going to regret this.
Or even you're trying to subtly park off money for a random holiday that you might want to go on. And then all of a sudden, you're in Soho now, and it's like, oh, you just remember you need something. Or you remember, like, because you're the one outside. For me, sometimes, when I go shops, like, I'll call my house and be like, yo, like, does anybody need anything? And on the odd occasion,
wait, they can wait.
if people need something, sometimes that shop can add up to like £30 on like a grocery
Then
shop.
again, you're an older brother.
Yeah.
Me, I'm solo dolo. FFA. Yeah, and you're daddy daycare, so
I'll get on to my piece when it comes.
But hey, yeah, I thank God for life. Things have been good. I've been busy, like more busy than usual. But this is what you prayed for, so can't complain too much.
just pray for times like this
Hey, literally, I was deep in it. I was like, yo, like
to buy like this.
things are working well.
Praise him.
Bolu, what you saying?
Where do I begin?
Hey, man.
So coming off of Eman saying I was doing daddy day.
Canada Wolf Black.
Canada Wolf.
He tried.
Canary Wolf.
He tried.
Damn, I cancelled out the joke. Go on, Bolu.
Yeah, Aurelus.
I had parents' evening last week.
Do you want to clarify?
No,
Or no?
no,
Wanna keep it
we're not gonna clarify. I like it like this. I like it like this.
I had my first parents' evening last week on this side.
If you know, you know.
And my child, she's doing well. Like surprise, like not even like surprising, but you know, like when they get at home, they just move nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
So you wonder how they are in school,
like
kind of.
I was on the phone with you like what yesterday. You see her like,
Oh,
talking,
yeah.
bro. She's
Hey.
out here moving nuts, bro.
Me and Bolu were trying to catch up, and she Bolu's like, bro, why are you in bed with your shoes on? Oh no, she's trying to wear her shoes backwards.
She was trying to put her shoes on backwards while standing backwards. So it's like I was like, big man, what is going on here?
I'm hearing Bolu in the front. I'm like, what's happening to that side?
Because I told her to get her food, yeah, and she was like, oh, okay, let me just put my shoes on. And it's like, I'm on the phone with Michael, and I was like, bro, like, why have you still not gotten your food? It's like, oh, I'm putting my shoes on. Why does it take you so long? I'm putting it on backwards. Well, backwards. You're supposed to be some model student in class, and this is what you're
Don't
doing at
actually
home.
finish me, bro. This is expression. This is creativity. One day she'll make it work, and then you'll be sorry.
Okay. If in like what 15 years, people are now putting on shoes backwards.
Hey, man, ahead of the curve, bro.
Mischief.
Ahead of the curve,
Fairs.
bro.
Mischief
Fairs.
back to front shoes.
Let her cook, man. Don't kill creativity too early.
But yeah, there was that, and you know, work is working it.
Yeah.
But we're here, we ball.
Eman, what you saying? How are you?
I'm good. I'm lovely. I'm great. We thank God for life.
Amen, man. Amen.
Praise him.
Yeah, nothing much, nothing too crazy. It's good to be back. Had a great episode last week. If you haven't tapped in, go and tap in.
Hey.
A different one for you guys, but I'm sure you guys will still enjoy it because it's still adjacent to the lane that we are normally in week to week. But yeah, this week we're back again with news, topics, just us three, Starfront free, Salah. For me, what were you gonna say?
You should have gone neutral and gone Real Madrid, man.
That's what I was gonna say, bro.
What, with who? Mbappe, did they come into the team yet? Anyways, Salah, Sane, Firmino.
Sane?
Firmino.
Does it say
Sane?
Mane?
Mane?
You're sleeping on the job, you know.
Hey, you're reminiscing right now, bro. You're reminiscing. That's 2 seasons old, bro.
It's been a long day for you, hasn't it?
Hey, man.
Hey, I was sleeping just outside.
No, I can't lie.
okay.
He was, for a good half an hour, just taking a quick power nap.
I get it.
Otherwise, if I didn't today, I'll be low.
But you know what, yeah? Sometimes, guys, after completing our to-do list, a power nap is necessary to recharge. Do you know what I'm saying? And that brings us quickly to what's on the table. We went to the Canoe Press Day very recently. Shout out Kate. Shout out Fiona.
Shout
out Bruce.
Shout them out.
Shout out Sasha. Shout out the whole team.
Yeah.
And funny enough, these shoes on the table were shoes that were highly sought after.
We spoke about it. We've got snippets out about it.
We have episodes
if you guys,
about it.
If you guys go back, you'll see our episodes and our snippets regarding the shoes on the table. Go on.
But guys, to explain to you how close we were to getting these shoes elsewhere, I was on StockX the week before this arrived, or the week before they picked us up, looking for this shoe, saying, you know what, 247.
About to commit.
I could do a bid for like 210. I might win it. 210 ain't bad. And then went to the Canoe Press Day, and we were just talking about the Saucony table because obviously they do PR for Saucony. And they're like, oh, actually, we're gifting shoes away. So if you're interested, I said, if I'm interested, of course I am. And then obviously Bolu wasn't available. You know, work had him down bad.
They had me in a chiz.
But Bolu, he expressed, he said, I saw this on the table on somebody's story yesterday. If they have them, ask them if they're gifting them, because I need that. I said, all right, bro, I got you. So I went, I saw, I asked, and we conquered.
Oh yeah, okay.
We conquered. We came home with not one, but two of them. Yeah. So I got the tan pair.
Type shit.
And Bolu got the, what's it? Red, pink pair?
I think it's pink.
It's more like a watermelon, isn't
it?
Yeah.
I do refer to it.
In the J Tips to do list, Saucony Pro Grid Omni 9 pack. Yes, in all its glory. Yeah.
You know it's Pro Omni Grid 9, but we always say Pro Grid Omni 9.
Oh, Pro Omni Grid 9. To fair, it makes sense.
Mandela effect.
Hey, good shoe though.
Amazing shoe. I just wanna...
In real life, I prefer the tan pair.
That's fine.
That's so charged.
That's even better.
Like
more for me.
Like looking at it initially, I was like, okay, I prefer. Maybe it's because of the ripstock on the tan pair.
It's just the textures, man.
Yeah.
There's energy to it.
Very.
You know what I'm saying?
Both, don't get me wrong, both very good shoes.
Yeah.
And I also like on the instep at the back. Obviously, it has the flower, and obviously all the different colors.
Yeah.
Different color petals.
And even like the tongue of this one on the one on the left, I like. It's a nice tongue, like just the purple color, plastic tongue tab, smooth. But I like the textures in all of these. I think there's just more going on the tan pair, but I like the simplicity and the strength of the watermelon pair also. But what do you think? Obviously, this is the first time you've seen it
in person.
So like, what do you think?
And the size 20.
Yeah.
What you say, Eman? Sound like
No, nothing.
Jealousy.
No, nothing.
In the US
nothing.
13, just in case you didn't hear that.
That's fine. US 13, UK 12. It's fine by me. Fits.
Thoughts?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Look, seeing it in person. The only thing that's weird to me though, the toe box, not the toe box, the mudguard is just a little bit. Why does it look like that?
Like what?
Why? Like, look at how it is.
Yeah.
Why does it look like that?
Like what?
It's just the shape of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it just looks a bit confusing to me. But outside of that,
Because
like,
your foot is big.
bro. I'm looking at both of them.
Yeah.
It's literally
No,
the
it's
same.
like-
And because
thing.
it's smaller,
It's not an even thingy.
Exactly.
It's like kind of uneven.
Just a hater. Anyways,
you say so, truth.
I think it's like what I was saying before when we first started speaking about this shoe, like X amount of episodes ago, like this is up there.
No, it is.
This
for
is
sure.
up there. And
For
seeing
sure.
it in person, like even the tan pair as well, seeing it in person, like I wasn't really feeling it, but I'm seeing it now, and it's a good pair of shoes as well.
Strong pair, man.
But, you know,
Strong pair.
Just want to thank God
Amen.
because the stores didn't have anything above a 10.
Bro.
They didn't have anything above a 10.
Says a lot.
But my God is greater.
Amen.
He overcame. And I'm an overcomer.
Amen.
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 Praise him. Praise him.
Speaking of Saucony, we seem to have a new collaborator on the way with Saucony.
Hey, yo. Griselda.
Saucony is adding to their arsenal of collaborators. We have a one Westside Gunn,
Yeah.
who is now joining the Saucony conglomerate. I remember seeing a Complex Sneakers episode where he said he really did like the Saucony and obviously what's happening over there. So I don't know if that was foreshadowing he knew from that episode.
Of course, he must have.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Or it's something that he put out into the air. But yeah,
I think also like,
go on.
sorry to cut you. Go on.
No, that's cool.
I was just gonna say that also with what J Tips has done in the lead up, because one of the things he was even doing when he announced it was like, thank you to J Tips for making this possible. And J Tips has, again, this is no disrespect to Saucony. Saucony are a well-established brand and have been around making shoes for about 150 years, which is no small feat. They're like one of the oldest footwear brands in the world.
Probably.
But J Tips has helped to brand them in a position where they can still be a level of cool. It's not just a thing of it works physically or it's like a good quality shoe. It's actually fly to people to wear Saucony now.
He's got his ear on the streets.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can go to a Nike, you can go to an Adidas, now even you can go to a New Balance, but Saucony, they're the old new kids on the block. They've been having the tech, their shapes are refined, everybody knows what they're about. And at the same time, because they're almost making like a remontanda, you can almost like put more of yourself into your product and have more creative control. And I think that that's where people like Westside Gunn come into the footwear space for the first time can potentially thrive over his collaboration. So yeah, man.
It's alleged that he's going to be making a Pro Grid Omni 9 and a Pro Grid Triumph 4. I've put out the pictures, but there was some renderings.
Yeah, it's not alleged. He posted the renders.
Okay, he posted.
Himself.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Because hey, I don't want to hey and they hey. I think I can't remember which one is which, but there's a red pair, a reddish pair. Everything's going to be on the screen. There's a reddish pair and like a bluish pair.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year we see what comes from that, and obviously the whole rollout to do with that. And I'm looking for just more growth in terms of Saucony and its collaborators, because it looks like Saucony are doing a thing where they're not getting the biggest in the game. I'm guessing because either they can't or they're already assigned to brands, but they're going for the most meaningful, and they're buying what makes sense for them. Like they're buying
people with a story to tell.
Exactly, people with a story to tell and people who are very clued in. So it'll be interesting to see the story that comes from the Westside Gunn pair and the colors, and hopefully those two aren't the only ones that we will see. We'll see more going forward in terms of Saucony and Westside Gunn. Yeah, should be interesting. There's no date yet as to when, but hopefully soon. As we get the information, obviously it's most likely going to be 2025. But as we get the information, we will definitely speak about it more.
Should we place bets on when we think 2025?
LOL.
Nah, because hey, you actually never know.
You can give 2 months and then we'll just timestamp it. And we'll see what happens next year.
I'm gonna say we're in October right now. He's already shown renders, but the shoe's not in production. Otherwise, it'll be in hand. So by my calculations, I want to say.
I'm saying April, May before you say it.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
spring.
No, I'm saying September.
September.
Yeah, it's blue and a red shoe. Like it's not.
I'm saying September or September, but it may be debuted Paris Fashion Week next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
But
what you're
September
saying.
launch.
Yeah, very fashionable
Would it not
person
be-
as well.
would
So I'm not
it will
surprised.
probably be more likely that it will debut in New York Fashion Week because he's from New York.
Nah, just cause as much as he's from New York, the most eyes are operative. New York's getting more eyes now. Don't get me wrong in that. But Paris Fashion Week is like where everybody is.
No, I hear that.
And also like he was tapped in a lot with the people them at Outlander magazine at Paris Fashion Week this year. He basically brought them along. I say brought them along like they weren't also invited, but they were basically riding together to all of his shows.
Yeah.
All of the fashion shows that he got invited to, and he was posting up in crazy fits. Make sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With him, he's always been a good dresser, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That's why I said it makes sense for Saucony to go with such a person.
Yeah, who has like that kind of has their community behind them in terms of Griselda as in their community selling a shoe.
Sorry.
I don't even think it's a question, to be honest. I think that community is so strong, and him putting his name on a shoe, like I don't know if we can see like a full Westside Gunn or like a WG sort of emblem or something. Whatever they come up with, I know it'll be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna hit off.
You know, it's a funny story about Griselda, yeah. I remember there was a time, yeah, where I was driving back from Leicester to Cov, and it was me, Ife, my cousin, and then some people in the car, and the whole time, yeah, like bear in mind, like cool, it's 2 boys and 2 girls in it, but I was such a like. I loved Griselda's first album so much. I just ran it for the whole drive, bro.
That's hilarious.
Pure cocaine rap.
What time was this?
This was like midday, bro.
LOL.
Driving back from Leicester.
And the thing is, because you're driving, nobody can really tell you anything. So
Nah, no one can tell me shit, bro. I was just
change
I was
song.
there. I was
Why?
like, yeah.
Quickly, hear me out. To pivot, I want to quickly get into the another shoe that's being released, Jack Harlow.
Yes,
And
6R with New Balance.
like the shoe that Bolu's been frothing over the mouth. The silhouette, I should say,
haven't been
Bolu's been
frothing
frothing over the mouth with the 1906.
That's not true.
Jack Harlow 1906. Wait, what?
I haven't been frothing over it. I've just been stating facts.
I thought you said that's not true. That's facts. I don't see it. But yeah, the Jack Harlow 1906 Rose Runner, which did drop on the 4th of October 2024. Have we seen it? I haven't seen it released in this country. I mean, it probably has released. I just haven't noticed.
I haven't seen anything from this country about it now.
Probably directly on New Balance, but I haven't seen like.
I haven't seen it outside.
Although let me say, it wasn't. I don't know if the shoe converted in the manner they thought it would. So I don't know if it would have gained the traction that they thought it would.
One thing I found the thing is somebody even mentioned it to me. They shot the promo in this country.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was in like a florist.
Oh, okay.
And then
But
he's
then
asking.
I don't know if the full thing was shot in this country though.
Oh, okay. Well, the bit that I saw online was shot in this country.
Yeah.
He's gone to like a florist and then he's asking for roses because he's a delivery, and then he delivers the roses to a girl who lives in a council estate. And I was like, okay. I didn't really get it. I didn't get it, but I was like, okay, cool, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, first release that we've seen from Jack Harlow and New Balance. Obviously, he's been there for quite a while. Yeah, he signed the deal in early 2022, and yeah, this is the first that we've seen of it. What do you guys think of it?
No, sorry, go on.
I feel like it's just been bare long. That's the main thing. I think it's been ages. Like obviously when was he signed? Like 2 years ago or something.
2022, yeah.
And it's like we saw these shoes last year or like at the start of this year.
Start of this year, we saw imagery. Start of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's not like it wasn't like renders. There were insult images. Like the insult was removed, kind of thing. It's like to the point where the hype came and went for me, anyways. And then when it brought it back, when it was like, oh yes, finally released. Oh, like finally, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It felt like a sample that just hadn't been cleared.
If we're looking at 1906s, we've seen collabs with Kif, Action Bronson, Salehi Bembury. Do you feel Basement? Do you feel like this was a strong 1906?
I feel
Or do you feel like he's been? Well, then again, let's give him grace. This is his first. Not everybody can come out swinging. But do you feel like this was a strong collaboration to go with?
I think it's. I respect it.
Yeah.
Because it's not the most digestible mixture of colors or materials. So
that takes cojones.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I respect it in that regard. But at the same time, I don't know if the shoe necessarily moved me. Like, the campaign was cool. It was shot well, but like, storytelling wise, I think it's one of those stories that need a bit more context. And I'm sure that in interviews and stuff, probably like Jack Harlow will provide more of that context. But some stuff that are strong for them to remain in your memory, it's got to have like an immediate connection. Like even like recently, Place and Face has released their collaboration with Reebok on the Reebok Classics pack in black and white, and they did a series of different style adverts documenting the shoe in different environments. So one was like a guy that was at a car boot sale, and he had these pair of shoes on the table, and they were a pair of the black Reeboks, and he was like, oh, like. Some boy comes up to him and picks up his shoes, like, oh my gosh, this shoe, mum, I need it. And then the guy's like, oh, this is the last one, it's meant for my son. He really wants them. And then the boy was like, mum, I really want them, like, can you please buy them for me? And then the mum's like, but he said it's for his son. And then the boy was like, no, like, I want them. And then he was like, all right, how much do you want for them? And the guy was like, it's for my son, like, I'm not trying to sell it. He was like, I'll pay you whatever you want. The woman said, like, how much you want for it? He was like, all right, this much. So then she pays that much and then walks off with the shoe for her son. Her son's obviously over the moon. And then he gets on the phone and says, yeah, I'm just free selling my 100th last shoe. Got another one on the table, places it, looks around, there's nobody's watching him, and then goes back to normal. And it's like, like obviously that in around all of the other adverts that they dropped just felt so much more direct and relatable than what we watched in terms of the Jack Harlow advert. But again, like you said, it's the first one. Can't judge him too hard. More on the way, you know. And I'm sure there'll be much better on the way as well.
More bands.
On the way. Hey, shout out Chef D, man.
But yeah, before we quickly gloss over it, let's get back into the footwear that we're wearing.
Cool.
Bolu, would you like to start?
I am in my air. Bug, mess up.
Yeezy Air? Air Yeezy?
I am
Air
in
Yeezy
I am wearing my Yeezy 450s. I can't remember the colorway. I think it's like slate. No, or maybe just like noir.
It's probably something Christian.
Definitely not noir.
What? Sorry, you know he likes Jewish
Bro,
names.
man. You sure it's not Vanta?
Nah. Vanta's. There's only one Vanta.
Probably
Vanta's the
probably Slate.
Yeah.
Probably Slate.
One of them. But yeah. Saw him was out. Let me just slap him on, especially since I'm seeing things. I saw Bug's TikTok yesterday.
Oh yeah, shout out Bugs, man.
The one of him doing the Yeezys at Sports Direct.
Sports Direct,
I was like, oh yeah, let me just bring out the Yeezys again.
Yeah.
Paid full price like a loser.
Cool. I am wearing the Comme des Garçons Faux Imposite
Boo! I'm joking.
in the cat eyes colorway.
Better
It's
than
like-
the clock posit.
That's just. I won't answer that. I won't come to your level and respond to that.
Okay, no, if you had to pick one, what would you pick?
What, like a style of shoe?
No,
No.
one. Gun to your head. Clog posit. Phone.
Faux Imposites. They're just more secure.
You're already dead. You took too long to think.
I think she said.
The correct answer is 9.
Bow.
Wrong answer. Psych. That's the wrong answer. Me,
What are you, man? What you got
I'm
for?
wearing the 97 one, Sean Witherspoon. Air Maxes. I haven't worn these in a while.
Greedy guy.
Decided to bring them out. Yeah, man.
One not enough.
It's one not enough. That's why it's 97. But yeah, I haven't worn these in a while. But speaking of this and speaking of collabs and speaking of Nike, it looks like
Hey man.
over the weeks, if you guys haven't been too clued in,
Unlike
Nike
us, by
seem
the
to
way.
be
Unlike us, we've been tapped in.
low.
LOL, man.
Nike have seen to be doing a lot of cleanup work in the background. When I say cleanup work, I say this to say they fired. I don't know if they, because I think fire is kind of harsh.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they fired him. I think it was what they'll say in the formal papers and whatnot is we came to a mutual agreement.
Yeah, mutual agreement
With
John Donahue. So John Donahue has left Nike.
He's gonna see out his tenure up until January.
Yeah.
Where the new guy on the block, the new old guy that's been there for a while. You know, when they first announced Elliot Hill joining Nike, everyone was posting up his CV from LinkedIn, and it's just years.
Years.
of Nike
Started off as an intern.
Yeah.
and then just gradually went up and up and up into the corporate, and then decided in 2018, you know what, I need experience in my own life for a little bit. Stepped away, was able to look from like an outside perspective, and now he was like, Nike, I can save you, and he stepped up to the plate to try and save the day.
Is go on.
You know what's like mad ironic? Allegedly, I don't know the facts, but allegedly John Donahue hosted Elliot Hill's leaving drinks.
Mad.
Allegedly. But it was his idea to have Elliot Hill have like it was his idea to do leaving drinks for Elliot Hill.
Oh, so they weren't gonna do it without him?
No, it was his idea to do it for him.
I guess that's nice.
Like, cause when he retired, innit? Allegedly.
It looks like when John Donahue was leaving, I feel like a lot of people, well, obviously they said it anonymously, but a lot of Nike employees were open to see him leave, if that makes sense. Because it looks, from what it looks like John Donahue went very by the book. It feels like Elliot Hill was always that fun teacher, but John Donahue was just strict teacher that just, guys, silence in class. You guys need to get your work done. But Elliot Hill was like, yeah, no, you guys, we can chat. We'll do work, but we can chat a bit. We just need to
Teaching about life, not just about the book.
I feel like it's tough though. I feel like for John's position, Nike didn't go through a smooth transition. He
What do you
came
mean?
in.
Oh, okay.
And obviously the pandemic was like sell. And brands were like, all right, cool, let's make some racks. So we're selling. And all of a sudden now, it's like, oh, don't sell anymore. Nobody's buying it, so you gotta make less. And how do you as a brand adapt to that? So I feel like it's less to being open to John Donahue to leave, and more open to just wanting a general change and a general shift of personnel. I think if anyone was in that position and the same happened to them, it'll be the same sort of persona in a sense.
But
What I was
go on.
thinking, like, so obviously that pandemic period of time is a very unique situation. Like, if anyone else was in that position, you would have had to make that same decision. Because when you think about it now, let's say if Nike didn't basically pump all the shoes that the consumers wanted at that time, the amount of layoffs that would be happening now would be so much worse.
So much worse.
Because they would not have made enough money at that time to stay afloat. So, but yeah, it's like he's that figurehead, innit? Regardless, people are gonna associate this like peak period of time with
which is I guess it's his fault and it's not his fault. Like,
Yeah.
It's just kind of sad.
It's
sad timing.
literally sink or swim.
what comes with being a CEO, innit?
Many said that they felt under John Donahue's tenure that Nike took fewer risks and didn't do as good of a job of connecting to some of the key sporting communities that make up Nike's consumer base. So as we said, it looked like he was just in there for the numbers. Elliot Hill, obviously being there from the jump, he understands more what encompasses the brand, because John Donahue before Nike was at eBay.
Pretty sure it's eBay, yeah.
eBay, and then ServiceNow, and all of these other tech related companies, whereas Elliot Hill has always been there. So from what I've read, it looks like Nike employees were like happy for him to be back, and he looks like he's really come back to bring what Nike is
really
/ was exactly when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to product. And things like that. Some cited few examples of initiatives that John Donahue killed, as well as a growing culture clash between data-driven CEO with a tech background and long-time Nike employee who had fine-tuned their gut instincts over the years to basically suss out and see what resonates with the consumers.
I think also, like, again, where John's come through the way he's come through, it's a lot easier for Nike employees or Nike like execs to trust a fellow Nike, a fellow full-blooded Nike, for what want of a better word.
Yeah.
When you think of like Game of Thrones, there was always like a much bigger respect for the full-blood family members as opposed to the half-blood family members. I feel like the same thing.
Did you watch Game of Thrones, man?
Yeah.
Oh, same. Cool.
There's always like
about Michael blood and stuff. Like, this isn't Harry Potter, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on.
There's always like a much bigger respect for people who have like similar DNA to you.
Okay.
As opposed
The
to
only way I can link this. Sorry,
Bro,
guys.
grassroots.
No, I was literally about to say
Marcus Rashford has more trust from his fellow Manchester United players than, say, for example,
even that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer
yeah.
is okay. Cool. For the people who saying you started playing football at a club and obviously later down the line you left the club and you come back and you're the manager, rather than a guy that was employed to take them out of relegation. Like, you understand the club more, you understand what they want, how they operate,
and you embody that sense of pride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Been in their shoes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On the pitch.
Yeah.
One of
probably step through all like at some point a position near you or adjacent to you that you can see relatively, and it's
When a
tangible.
renovation happened, you were there.
Literally.
Yeah.
One former Nike employee, speaking obviously anonymously, said that Elliot Hill championed a project that a lot of the Nike employees were trying to push and spearheaded those projects, whereas John Donahue, whilst being a CEO, killed the projects because it was apparently too small. So it looks like
He wasn't willing to buy the dip.
Exactly.
Which is again comes back to the whole thing of,
because he
like,
just
what-
needs to
what
make money.
ridiculous.
Like, he's there. Obviously, fair enough. That's life, innit? You've come into a business. You're here to do a job. This is your job. Your job is working at the moment, so they're here. Obviously, we've spoken about it before, ones and zeros. A lot of these people just want to see ones and zeros.
Yeah.
But where Elliot Hill can probably bring back the hype, we're going to speak about it in a second. But obviously, being in the brand and understands storytelling and things like that, hopefully he can bring up with, because it looks like Nike's just like an engine right now. There's no actual
You need heart.
exactly.
I think also with the way I'm viewing the situation as well. Again, I'm not trying to give John Donahue excuses here, but obviously, like, as a CEO, people think that CEO just makes decisions. They also are given a mandate before they enter.
I don't even think he's being given excuses, just being grown and understanding the market.
Like, I feel like
one side to the situation.
Yeah.
I feel like, for example, like with a CEO, before you're assigned, you're given a mandate by your shareholders. Shareholders include company employees. They also include people like within the executive, like the executive arm of the business, and also include like external shareholders as well. And all these people come together and basically give you a mandate on what they want you to do. If your main mandate is make sales and make money, and you have a scheme that is taking more money than it's making money for you, automatically in your head you're thinking, it's not making me bread. This is a loss right now. It's a sink. I've got bare water, but this is going down the drain because of this project here.
Yeah.
Let's cut it.
Yeah.
And it's just as cutthroat as that. And even though, and I think where Elliot Hill comes in differently is that Elliot Hill is, again, Nike through and through. So he'll be able to see the value of some things because he's seen the cycles before. He'll be able to
The value
like,
of some people.
he'll be able to translate certain things over as well in terms of like cool. We talk about trainers, so we know about trainers. If we're talking to somebody about science, we might not necessarily be able to connect with them on the same level because they're talking about science, we're talking about trainers. However, Elliot Hill has gone through talking about trainers and then on his journey understood the way to talk about science. So when it gets to now speaking to shareholders, he can deal with them with whatever language he needs to because he understands both sides of the story. And has also taken the time to be away from the brand and just experience life outside of just being a Nike employee and what that's like.
Before retiring in 2020, he was the president of Consumer and Marketplace, which was leading all commercial and marketing operations for Nike and Jordan brand, which is very interesting because prior to 2020, all of these releases and all of the hype, I would say up to 20, because 2020 was lockdown. Yeah, 2020 was lockdown. From, I would say, I can't remember how many, he was in the job for quite a while. The 2016 to 2020 times, if we're talking about Nike and Jordan brand, peak in terms of heat, peak in terms of sales, because obviously there was just a lot more product. There was a lot more things that people wanted. Speaking of product and things that people want and people who were working there was Frank Cooke, who has now just come back to Nike.
Yep.
Who was
and that doesn't seem like a spontaneous move.
Yeah,
that seems like calculated.
Like one thing I find really interesting is like when people come back, people know things before time. So him coming back, people be like, oh yeah, like he probably knew time ago,
bro.
That
Elliot called me, said, "Hey, we're getting the band back together." He's like, "Call the boys, call the ladies,
literally."
We're going to party.
Literally. Frank Cooke originally left the swoosh back in 2018 after being an intern at Nike since 2006. So these are both Nike blooded through and through. So
12 years is a relatively strong amount of time, man.
Yeah.
In the company.
So 2006 to what? 2018. That's 12 years? Yeah. 12 years. So it's good to see.
And again, another person that's gone out of the game, but you know that they've still kept their claws within the game in some departments and still made sure to not show people, because it's not a performance, but made sure that people know that, yeah, I might not be at Nike, but I've still got motion. So when the time comes to have impact, you know my line's here.
Yeah.
But the price might be different.
Yeah. Literally.
I'm still gonna score.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Just gotta put quite extra couple million.
Milliones.
For an AP.
Cooke said upon his announcement, I think he posted a picture of his old ID.
Yeah.
And then
so
he said as a caption, "I'm not saying I'm the one they'll trust to do it, but I'm going to attempt to restore the feeling. Be considerate of the current state of the industry and have a whole lot of fun while doing it." So it sounds like literally we're getting the band back together.
But it's like, you know what I like about this year? I really enjoy.
He's not trying to take ownership.
No, not even that. It's the rhetoric that he's coming with. The rhetoric, I feel like, that is echoed by your JFGs, your J-Tips, Salehi Bembury. Like, it just feels like vibes.
Yeah.
You,
I'm just here to have a good time.
Bro, like, just vanilla football.
Alexa, play
Touch me, I touch you. 1-2s.
Alexa, play Migos. What a feeling.
Time, bro.
What a feeling.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
This isn't about the ones and the zeros.
Bro.
Because if I was volunteering, I'd still do this.
Bro, like, even like James
right
Whitner, just like being able to just comfortably hop across the pond, not in terms of countries, but in terms of brands, and just be like, yo, my guy, what's good? Like, I see you shining over there. Oh yeah, I see you shining over here. Like, it just seems like we're about to enter good times again, you know? And yeah, I'm
Speaking
looking forward to it.
Speaking of good times, Cooke left Jordan brand back in 2018 after stints doing the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1, did not for resales, the top 3 Air Jordan 1s, and he also worked on the Off-White 10 collection.
Speaking of
one of the people that brought us the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4s.
Speaking of which,
Go on.
rumor has it on the airwaves that there is an Off-White Air Jordan 1 in 2025.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I don't know how I feel about that.
As well as not 1, but 2 Union times Jordan Air Jordan 1s.
Literally, Nike are really trying to run back this
2025 just sounds like a whole load of allegedly.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, they're also talking about the Vault 95s.
Yeah.
They're also here talking about the
undefeateds coming
undefeated allegedly. They're also talking about the Wu-Tangs coming out relatively soon. We're
that's
basically
more
in
than
the area.
I feel like the Wu-Tangs are more than allegedly.
No. I feel like we're like literally weeks away.
Yeah, Wu-Tang, Fat Joe got a pair recently.
Yeah, and then
Special box.
also
fair
more SB Jordan 4s.
Oh
Yeah.
We're really looking at like a a strong rollout. Let me tell you something. Yeah,
The storytelling is back.
all of you guys that were saying Nike's dead, Nike's finished, just keep your eyes open, because when it comes back around with the increased prices, I'll see you in the queue. I'll see you right there. What?
Oh
Union times fragment. Allegedly.
Yeah, Union and Fragment.
Allegedly. Don't get me mad. I know you want to be there. I want to be there. So I'll be there.
That was
Nike single-handedly bringing back the resale market.
Bro.
Hey man.
StockX are like, you're back.
I always said I was coming home. And now they're pushing this rhetoric that what's it called?
we're just having fun.
No, not even just having fun. That it's all about winning.
Oh,
This isn't no competition anymore. We're not talking about taking L's.
winning isn't for everybody.
Winning is, it's not for everybody.
Winning is not for everybody.
Wait, what Bronny James and LeBron?
Oh yeah,
It's not for everybody. Not everybody can do that. You can't bring your son when they're saying you should be retiring. You know, there's tweets from 2015 saying, guys, LeBron's entering his 30s. We can't have. It's not going to last us too much longer. And 2024, he's still hooping, enough to be hooping with his son. Bye, man.
I saw a tweet yesterday. Someone's like, "Oh, my auntie just woke up from a 13-year coma," and someone's like, "Oh, tell her LeBron's still playing."
Can you imagine? Like, still?
Do you know how crazy that is?
It's actually nuts.
But nah, it looks very. You know what? Yeah, this is the type of thing that I needed from me in the sense where cool. I feel like I've been talking about how a lot of the other brands just eating up the market share, eating up, and now it's like this sounds like it's a real clapback from Nike
And a competition.
Exactly. Even though let's say it might not action straight away, but we know be ready in like X amount of years, months. Like they're saying, I'm not gonna lie, like you guys had your fun, but
Real life.
Whilst
daddy's home.
I hear it, but my only whole thing about all of this is once you taste the sweetness, I don't know if you can go back. Once you've seen, I mean, this is all, don't get me wrong, this is all trends.
It's
But
conversation, bro.
yeah, I know. But once there is like a Asics or a Saucony where there's comfort, is everybody gonna want to go back into their Jordan 1 highs and Jordan 4s, obviously being the more uncomfortable silhouettes compared to a Saucony that you can just flip on, or an Asics which you can flip on? I'm just interested to see how they, with all of this hype and all of this triple collabs and stuff that they're throwing back into the mix, how they can go against these smaller brands who are either doing the running footwear, the vintage Y2K stuff, just comfort, how they can go up against these people, because obviously there is hype attached to all of this. Then Nike is really leading on hype and storytelling, but the comfort's like, if you, once you're comfortable, you've seen the light.
Cool.
Go on.
This is my opinion. Yeah, when it comes to like bringing back the hype and the triple collabs and all that stuff, like that's not for the gem pop.
Okay,
That's for the us.
Yeah,
That's for the 1%.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna make a product numbers that are compatible to like what the whole 100% of like the consumer. So that inspiring the hype is for us who will. I'm gonna buy the Asics, but I'm still gonna buy the Fragment. You know what I mean? So it's like they're not competing now with the comfort, because bro, you're gonna get both. You're gonna
get some. You're gonna get some.
Exactly.
You're gonna make the funds available still.
Exactly. It's not a conversation. If you have to have Indomie and
More bands on the way.
Hey,
if you have to have Indomie for the next 3 months, because you know you're gonna get
just
them,
giving
and
this
if you
brand
can't get
promo.
it retail, you're grabbing it retail straight away.
Literally.
Then you're gonna do it.
Literally.
because this is you,
Guys,
But-
is it bad to call this episode More Bands on the Way? Because 2025 is more bands
hey,
on the way.
all I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna
Either
warn you.
reselling
I'm gonna
or
warn you quickly, guys. Get your money up.
yeah.
bro.
You see, let me
Not-
tell you something. Yeah,
not your
you
funny
see, the government.
even get your funny up so you can get that money up too.
You see,
bro.
in the UK, yeah, this government doesn't want us to
The
succeed.
U of K.
They don't want us to win, so we
U-
gotta win more.
Yeah.
Because next year, that bank account is gonna be looking serious.
Inflation is gonna
Hey, bro.
eat your ass.
But
Bro, the way it's looking, yeah, like I'm really intrigued to see, because obviously a lot of brands have built a positive motion. New Balance have done amazing over the last 3 years
Still doing amazing.
to build up the market share, and obviously it's going to continue. I'm not worried about that. Saucony as well.
I feel like I know what the silhouette of next year is going to be.
Go on.
New Balance 740s.
I don't think so. Only because the 740s, they're being pushed through a collab as an entry point, but I feel like the 530s have slipped in market share.
No, they've been.
530s is like that shoe that never. It's like an Air Force for them.
The
No,
530s
but I feel like I feel like in terms of how
It's never gonna slip.
No, not that's not. It's never gonna.
It's gonna
slip.
let
I feel
you
like it's
up.
slipped.
It's never gonna leave you.
I feel like they
down.
need more inlines. So, for example, the 610 is a little bit different. The 740 is probably the closest neighbor to the 530 in terms of that kind of.
Nah, you're thinking of the wrong shoe.
You think?
No, as in your fit. This looks nothing like it.
No, I'm not saying they look alike, but I'm saying that in
okay.
terms of like fulfilling that price point and that part of the market.
Okay.
That's its neighbor.
The 530 is eternal.
I don't think
agree.
It's omnipresent.
I don't think it's gonna. How to explain it, man? I feel like where you admit a shoe is everlasting is where your problem lies. If you act like a shoe isn't that, like for example, you remember there was a point in time where when everybody actually wanted Air Force Ones, Nike stopped making Air Force Ones.
Yeah, that's because they're drug dealers.
No. Nike intentionally reduced stock of Air Force Ones drastically.
Yes, because they want to push other silhouettes.
Yes. But at the same time, if they want to push other silhouettes, I feel like what they can do here, in a similar vein, if they drop the supply of 530s and increase the supply of 740s, they fulfill the market. And then bring back the 530s and then everybody's happy again.
Hey.
I don't think they need to do collabs to do that. Because I don't think it has to be a collab shoe.
Yeah, I don't feel like the 530 is all the 7. I feel like there should be initial collabs. Like I would say, just to bring it back quickly to the 1906, there's the is it Bricks and Woods or Woods and is it Bricks and Woods?
Yeah. Black with
obviously
the red
that's
into purple into
1906.
Yeah, 1906.
Yeah, it would be nice
That
to
was
get
hard.
a 740 collab. Obviously, I don't. As you're saying, I don't feel like they need a collab. I feel like the 740 is a shoe that will push itself once people see it.
Yeah.
It's a word of mouth shoe, like the
100%.
530 is.
Yeah. I think the Maniere collab is good because it puts it in a nice light. Gives it kind of like notoriety. But the inlines, bro, see the inlines, yeah? Let me say now.
You see that majority white and they add any color to it.
Amazing.
It's going
Oh my
band for
gosh.
band with any A6 silhouette out there.
Yeah.
The gel kind of 14 is in serious trouble.
Yes.
It's so, bro.
Serious.
Yes.
I was in Stratford last week. I went into a New Balance store because I went to see the New Balance 1000s.
Yeah.
Because you know what was it, the Rick Owens kind of looking.
Yeah,
not Rick Owens,
the Raf Simmons.
the Raf Simmons
Yeah.
looking colorway. So I was like, cool. I've seen it. I was like, cool, this is peak. I kind of need it. Then I saw the 740. I was like,
I
wait,
really mean
wait
it.
a minute, dog. That is peak.
Bro.
That is peak.
And they've already started.
It's all about Kif, yeah?
And they've already started the JD
don't get
rollout.
Kif on it.
It's all about Kif, yeah? See the way you saw those Kif
Yeah.
A6. As soon as a 740 that what? With the pink brim.
They'll add some color that you never even meridian green.
Him and Y will look at the A6 contract and be like, "Hey, New Balance, what you saying, bro? Like, what can we get? Can we get that?" Just
Man
put
said,
H on the side.
you see when you're in Greenwich meantime green. that line that goes across this
What you saying?
ground.
What you saying? A young Mew on the tongue.
Listen,
Don't play with him, man. The 740 is here, bro.
That's
a really good silhouette.
That's why I feel like it's gonna, like, next year we're gonna see it.
It'll be interesting for
It's gonna
sure.
be outside.
I think the 1000 was get a bit more traction next year though.
100%.
But I feel like 740 will definitely have a breakout year.
Yeah.
I feel like I like how New Balance operate in terms of introducing towards the business end of the year when the collaborations come in. So and then into the next year, then we get a bit worse.
Time to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
to dial it back in. Speaking of collaborations, going back to Nike quickly.
Yes.
Something that has dropped. I was about to say Corteiz. The Syna World Air Max 95. We called it.
We said it, people. We said
Told
keep
ya.
your eyes open.
It's happening.
There's money in the box,
We
and
said
now
it.
there's money in the bank.
Told you.
More bands on the way.
we just keep being here, guys. We're here every day,
Literally, all week.
I need that
We're here all week.
Hey, can you tell him to do a Ghana print?
I'll put the word out.
I hear that. Nice little star in the middle of the N and the N in the.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, repping the
more
Nigeria.
the more is the red, and then the
the green. I hear you. Black star.
But yeah, as I was saying, obviously we have the Syna World MX95,
yes,
which is I was speaking to Books. Books said JD exclusive, which kind of makes sense.
Jay dropped this morning.
Exactly.
Jay dropped it, and they dropped the tracksuit. I went to the website to check it at around 3 p.m. just to humour myself. And the hoodies were gone off the site. Fair. The shoes were gone off the site, and the early bottoms.
How much was it? Do you know?
£100 for the bottoms, 120 for the top, 175 for the shoes.
I feel like it's just gonna be normal tech fleece prices. Normal shoes prices.
You know what? Yeah, no. So the collaboration, like I said, the shoe was 175.
Yeah, normally at Max 95 are like 125.
No,
I think.
I'm 95 is like one. They've gone up a little bit now.
Yeah,
like 145, 150 ish.
Jesus.
But 75, it looks like it's like good materials. I won't like have anything to say about that. But it's like
I need to go to JD and see a pair in hand, man.
No, I don't think you will, bro.
Oxford Street, they're gonna have a pair in Oxford Street.
I don't think so, bro.
If they're sold out online, they're definitely everything's definitely moved. And you're forgetting Essential C, bro.
Like I was even thinking about
biggest
this,
volume exporter in terms of music out of the UK at the moment.
Yeah,
I was even thinking about it. Yeah, like this shoe's gonna hit. I'm gonna sound like such a hater. Like I apologize. I'm not. Like I don't really care. But this shoe's gonna hit such a specific demographic.
Hey, that's a fan base.
It's gonna be insufferable,
bro. You know, non-uniform day coming up soon.
Non-uniform day,
12-man step, Syna World tracksuits, and the 95s on, or a pair of the 95s. And it's gonna be like that. Hoods up, bro. 12-man step in the playground, and the man them are just posted up like this, like they were part of the alcohol fade.
Or sagging.
I can see it already
with the matching shoe.
There was a target market.
I completely respect it, bro.
And they
you
marketed the target,
bro. You see,
they marketed to the target.
Yeah, said we don't know what a babe customer looks like. I can tell you for a fact what a Central C customer looks like, and I know he's making money off that 100%. Like what?
Defo.
You see, all of this happened in 2025. Yeah, this happening now. Nike are eating back that resale market.
They're grabbing it, bro.
You see, I'm telling you now. What? I don't know if you might not on it. Next Crep City, we're going to go and see stuff. You're going to see a whole 95s.
You imagine 95s. And all of them are listed £300 minimum.
Yeah, the minimum.
Bro, I'll be like, yo, bro, respect it, bro.
Like literally,
it's a hustler's life, bro. even little Adam.
Yeah.
I know he grabbed at least 2 pairs. I know, bro.
Hustlers don't die, man. Speaking of 95s, obviously
the juggernauts are shaking their shoulders.
Literally,
the 95s are coming. Bats. Obviously, next year is their what?
30th anniversary, because it was in 95.
Yeah, 30th. Yeah, 30th anniversary. Yeah. So, hey, next year's about to be a serious year.
Obviously, we've seen we know rumors of the Big Bubble MX95, which should be dropping
in the vault.
In the vault,
neon colorway.
Yeah. So that should be interesting. Obviously, a nod to the OG. A lot of people should be online for that, and something that you probably didn't catch if you weren't online. Actually, no, you would have caught it in real life, but a lot of people caught it online the day after. The whole Corteiz campaign with Nike.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think I don't know how many, but it was, drones were flown into the air over. I think it was like Greenwich side.
Yeah, Greenwich by Topgolf.
Yeah. And the drones made out the picture of the Corteiz logo, obviously with the Nike symbol in it, and then it changed into the Nike swoosh.
I personally think, I was right.
Go on.
What, air trainers?
Yes, but I think the 95,
the bat signal,
was a pump fake. Basically, think about it. Look in with me, guys. We're taking the journey.
Let's go.
Cool. So you dial back a little bit. Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear this. Go on.
No, dial back a little bit to April times when we first saw the 3 Hirachis lined up, vibrant and done.
Michael's playing out from the back.
Wait. Of course, bro. Build up play. All right, cool. Now skip forward a little bit. We saw an interesting bit of back and forth. Yeah.
Right now he's passing along the back four.
Wait.
Sorry.
Let me go back a little bit more.
Go
Actually,
on.
we saw
Back to the keeper.
Back to the keeper.
Go on.
So obviously, before that, we had already seen people saying that potentially there was Air Max 95 on the way for Corteiz.
Yes.
And at the same time, that was when the first rumors of the Air Max 95 for Central C had just started.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now fast forward, about 2 months ago, there was a really big push across all socials about a specific Air Max 95 colorway in black and yellow.
Yes.
Yeah. Fast forward again, very recently now, we have Palace posting up in the Brazil tracksuit
Yeah.
in the OG colorways, based on Nike silhouette. But Clint came forward and said, yo, your teeth are matting. Made bare noise. Dropped a Palace, a Corteiz version of the Palace triangle tee. And also his versions of, or Corteiz versions of the Brazil trackie.
With the same model.
Yes.
Shiesty.
With the same model. So whoever did the photoshopping on that,
Amazing.
absolutely class. They even got the band. Class work. And then, so that was Friday. Saturday evening, we then get the drone pictures. You don't put that kind of effort into active visibility just to tell me you're dropping the MX 95 and you're dropping one pair. Nope, I refuse to accept it. We are here and we are cooking, and the Air Hirachi trainer, Air Trainer Hirachi, is here and it's about to drop. And I will be so ready for when this drops. I'm getting 2 pairs. I think I'm gonna get. I don't even know which one I want yet. I'm gonna wait for the images to land.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Black pair, definitely, because it's only right. But I think, I don't know if the green pair is talking to me. Bro.
One thing I respect about Clint and the people in and around him is that we haven't seen any leaks from all of his shoes.
I think I saw one, but I'm not going to draw that person out in case, one, I'm wrong, or two, it's an Easter egg on purpose.
Yeah.
But I think I saw it. Yeah. Or at least I saw a colorway reference of the Air Trainer Hirachi.
But even going back to the Air Max 95s, I think he was, if I remember correctly, was he? I think he was the first person I saw that got a greens from.
What, Clint?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, bro.
There was
Operation,
no,
bro.
There was no like. This is what it's gonna look. Obviously, there's a CAD for the Hirachis, but nothing has progressed past that. And the CAD came out like last year.
And I also no,
the CAD
it was like 6 months ago.
Okay, 6 months
But
ago.
also, like, I feel like with certain shoes, you need to do a bit more. 95, we've been said, for a 95 drop, you don't need to put energy behind it.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
this is London.
Here,
LUNDUN.
put energy behind a 95 drop is like,
That's wasted bread. That shit was gonna move regardless.
which is
Yeah.
why when he did the 3 cities approach, I said, yeah, that's how you do it. You make noise across the world rather than put in 95 drop and be like, yeah, 95 drop online. Here we go, boom, free Nike. However, the Air Trainer Hirachi, bit of a different spec,
It's a different kettle of fish.
bit of a more acquired taste.
Because it's not this. It's not for the people of now. Oh, that's not. Yeah.
It's for the people that were there in the past, that were there when the shoe dropped, the people that were there for the OG colorways. But you know, there's something called FOMO.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And FOMO is a weapon of mass destruction. FOMO will make you look at something ugly or a nasty meal. But because everyone's eating it, you're now eating it. Yummy.
Not the yummy.
When these Air Trainer Hirachis drop, let me tell you 2 things. Those shoes are going to sell out. Standard procedures.
100%.
And then people are going to come out and say, oh yeah, but I don't really like them though, but I got them anyway. Why'd you get them if you didn't like them?
Yeah.
Answer me that. You didn't like the shoe, but you got it anyway. Why? So I feel like the energy behind this is warranted, because to make the impact, and even if they decide, yeah, they want to drop the Air Max 95, and then early next year they drop the Air Trainer Hirachis just to get maximum eyes, fair enough. Because at the same time, you're just building social capital. Right now they're on what? Let me pull up.
I don't even think they need it, but
bro.
The same.
They don't need it, but it's a thing like. Hold on, let me pull up the page.
What's it? 1.3.
Corteiz have 1.4 million followers at the moment. Last time I checked, it was like 1.2.
Last time I saw it was 1.3.
So between the last couple weeks that things have been going on, numbers have been accruing. So you might say they don't need the numbers.
I remember when it used to be private.
Wow. We were at what? We were at, not even, I don't think we were at 100k. I think we were like 20k, 30k.
Wow.
Christmas time was when that's happening. Christmas time 2021. That's when I made my first Corteiz purchase. And it came in April. Yep. We've been here. We have been here. You know what I even saw? I even saw somebody was wearing a t-shirt from Cade, Clint's old brand. Like, raw, like, really come a long way in the clothing thing from 2017, Virgil times, up until now. It's been a journey. And to be able to like stand with your brand and have built it to where it is, it takes real energy, it takes real belief, and also it takes a good team, as you referred to, like to keep stuff as close and in-house as possible. That when the collaboration is going on, sometimes I'm speaking to the guys, yeah, I'd be like, oh, like I heard this. And they're like, oh, I haven't heard anything, you know. And I'm like, I'm speaking to them and I know they've heard something.
You're a liar.
But at the same time, I completely respect the fact that you're not telling me.
You're a bad boy.
I completely respect the fact that you're not telling me.
Yeah, bad
boy.
Come to the front, yeah, bad boy.
But yeah, man. Hey, see these ones here. This next thing they got going on. Huh.
Guys, are you okay? Go on.
Oh no. You say what you're gonna say.
You're gonna be even more excited about what I'm gonna say next. You know what? I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna pan, and you two guys will just be on the screen. Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm a Maniere Air Max 95.
Yummy. Yummy.
See that.
Hey, Bolu,
Wow.
Bolu's about to go on his that she's gonna see me dog rant, and I have to pause him because the last time he did the see me dog rant, he didn't see it.
No.
Papa, yeah, give and take.
You know,
Wait, was this shoe?
That exactly.
No, it wasn't this one.
I'm seeing
It was.
this.
Was it this one?
Yeah, it was this
Seeing
one.
it. I told you.
I thought it was
The DMs.
No.
I said these
was
are
this
gonna
one.
see me.
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was Sunmaxes.
I
No.
said these are
It was-
gonna
it was-
see me, dog. And look
No,
at them.
I'm sure it was these ones. I'm sure.
Look at them.
No, but still, if it wasn't for you, these wouldn't have seen him, dog.
Okay, but hear what I'm saying though. I'm not a one-man team.
Fair.
I'm not a one-man team. We support each other. Exactly.
Hey.
Come on. And plus, I did the scout work before.
Word.
I did the scout work. I said,
Word.
I know they've got them there.
Yeah.
And it looked big. On the,
Listen, that's for me.
it looked a bit too big to be sample size, bro. So if they're pushing it, push it my way.
I
But
hear
yeah.
it. Go on, 95s, lads.
God. All I wanna-
Neapolitan goodness.
Oh,
I've seen it on foot. Jolo Puma.
wow. I saw even before that.
I can't lie, blue jeans
I saw
do not do it justice.
Will posted it on his story.
Yep.
Someone,
And Javel.
that is a shoe.
Couldn't also. Don't forget to
Wow.
see it on your crib as well.
Just wow. What a shoe.
It's a crepe, man.
That is.
It's a crepe.
That, see, before I entered into the raffle, yeah, I had to take my lactate tablet because that's pure chocolate. I just want that.
No, but it does look like a Neapolitan ice cream though.
Yeah, I just want that. You know what I mean?
When's ooh.
Why are you laughing at me like that? What's wrong with what I said? I didn't-
Your one-liners, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I can't lie, man. This might be a job. Maybe actually, you know what? Somebody at home,
Compile my
please
one-liners.
make a compilation of our one-liners.
Hey.
I just want to laugh at it one day, man.
Great day, bruv. But yeah, no, like I genuinely think from obviously we saw it before. When we saw it in like when it looked a bit muffled,
No, I can't lie. When I was looking off, it looked even tastier.
it looked peak. It looked like supremely peak, as in it looked
so-
like,
Supreme! Sorry, I haven't done it in a while.
it looked like top 2 shoes of the year.
Yeah.
But then when we've seen it's like proper leather and that, and it doesn't, the colors don't blend how they were blending on the screen. It's like, you know, it's still good.
Hear me out. I feel like the pair that he was wearing at Paris Fashion Week is either an FNF. I think it's an FNF.
Oh yeah, that's not the pair that they showed us.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think it's an FNF.
No, that's fair.
But I won't
But yeah,
lie,
go on.
bro. Let me be frank. That shoe.
It's amazing.
Hey, you know what? As far as collections go, That's a good shoe.
It looks like quantity is a very limited as well.
Incredibly.
That's what the streets are saying.
Apparently so.
But
It's okay. My God is greater. He's proved himself today.
amen. We will be there.
I will be there.
So obviously, in light of the shoe dropping, that shoe was a very important shoe. We're actually recording this before the shoe comes out, so
Full transparency.
we'll have our full
Why not?
review.
You caught us.
You caught us. Oh, we record before we release. We'll
We'll have our full response when the shoes drop.
Yeah.
And guys,
In the either in a
hopefully-
size 12 or a size 8 and a half. Hopefully both.
hopefully the shoes see us, man. Because I'm hearing, you know what? Yeah, when people talk about limited crap, I actually don't hear that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because Michael has.
it's
Everyone
limited.
says it. Everybody that comes up to us says, "Raw, Michael always gets crepes because Michael has the sources. So no crep is limited for him. For me, it's very limited. No, I don't know anybody.
All I'm saying
Michael, king of Soho.
oh my gosh.
I don't know about that actually. Only because yeah, some of the crepes that I buy, you lot don't want them when they first drop.
Of course.
Yeah, like the stupid
Some.
composites.
Hey, bro, when I got, let me tell you something. Yeah,
He said some.
when
All, not
no,
some.
no. When I got the Air Max TL 2.5s, times come the garçons.
We get it. We actually get
Okay.
it. We actually get it.
No. When I got them,
Yeah, he just had to prove he's not the same as you guys.
when I got them, all of a sudden, I think it took a couple days. Cause I didn't start on my story immediately, and I got it like a week after it dropped. So I was already even late to the party.
Yeah.
Then they arrived, and I didn't put them on my story immediately. So I think after they came, I showed them on the pod. And people asking me like, "Where'd you get them from?" Bro, it's not even. You know what it is? It's not even about sources at that point. You just need to be tapped
There.
in,
Be there, bro.
bro. See me?
You just gotta be visible.
It's in my veins. I'm not even actively looking for shoes anymore. I just know what I want.
Oh man, I'm active.
bro. I know the collaborators that are pinging. J-Tips, I need that. JFG, I need that. Well, Amine, I also need that.
Michael's got all
You
of
just
the
have things.
numbers.
No, you know, you just have some tabs open in your head.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Speak up.
Nothing.
Talk up, bro.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Pressured.
Oh man, I'm active.
Nah, but hey, I can't lie, yeah. I feel like, in a weird way, we've been in a bit of a lull. You know, the year started, it was kind of slow, but you know, we always say, right now is the business end,
Bro.
and
Yeah.
I feel like business
October.
is booming.
November.
I'm quite excited. Did you say the Zoom?
Nothing. What's that?
October.
No.
No, bye, man.
I'm saying it because the back end, that my money's already gone.
Hey, man.
Low.
Hey, man.
It's already gone.
Body counter. Long day.
I guess that's where we say.
More bands on the way.
I need that t-shirt.
My deep.
More bands on the way. I don't think Chef D knows what he did when he made this tea. Man.
No
I've
way
been looking
he
at this
did.
tea for months, and I'm like, does he know what he cooked here?
Shifty's at A1.
He's part of Lost Boys,
Okay.
and he DJs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I need that t-shirt.
it's an important t-shirt, man.
Very
I think they actually dropped the Black Star version before because he did multiple countries
Fairs.
in summer. But I'll find out from him when he's doing
please.
it again.
I need
He
that.
dropped this one for Nigerian independence. I was like, I'm not missing out again.
Yeah, I
Copped
can't
it
lie.
immediately.
Very good tea.
Calm,
It
man.
is, it is.
I'm stacking up my Nigerian teas. I've got this one. I've got the Pat Lagos tea. I need to find some homegrown brands now. To
I
invest
remember
in.
Off-White did the Daily Paper tea in Ghana like 2 or 3 years ago. I really wished I got that one.
Look on thingy, man. You might be able to get
I
some.
know.
pound.
I need to have a look.
Danny, remember the brand?
Yes. Yes. Music
Find
is
that again.
back at that pound. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But sorry, spinning back to the Corteiz MX95s. I remember I was saying that, or Corteiz Nike. What I was gonna say before is I don't think that the MX95s should drop. I think they should just do the Air Harachi trainers, Air Harachi.
Etrina Harachi.
Yeah, I think they should just do them because it's like, I like rap with me here.
Talk.
So
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
we got the gutter green. We got the Le Bleu.
Yeah.
Got the pink things, aka pink beams. We have, not only do we have the actual shoes, we have what they represented, and we have how they impacted everyone. Like,
How they shaped sneaker culture.
you get it. How even the ads, how we got the greens and we had the other colorways shown in the ads. oh yeah, there's more coming.
Charlie Mace is a part of history.
Facts.
Points are
I
made.
reached the idea of the day actually. It was quite good.
Points are made. So now it's like in my head or within the idea of the pack, it's a 3-man. That is a 3-man step.
Yeah.
Now you adding this,
Gold, Frank, Sense as a man.
you get it. All best things come in 3. The Stockroom pod.
For real.
So
A 4-man set.
it's like they've added.
Now your crew.
It's not even now your crew. It's like you stepped out as 3-man, and then
You picked up a stray.
no, you didn't even pick him up. Like he just happened to be outside. He's like, oh, can I come with you guys? Where are you guys going? Oh, we're getting the same bus. Oh, I'll tag along.
LOL.
But the cross does have 4 points.
But
Go on, you dispel Jesus now. Go on.
but it was
That's a corner flag.
the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, Holy Trinity, not Holy Quadruple.
Band for band. That's what.
But yeah, it's like for me, it felt like the pack was for free. Sorry, one more thing.
Go on.
Go on.
It's gonna sound mad haterish, but from before, there was one particular subset or group of people that would say, "Oh yeah, 4th colorway on the way, 4th colorway on the way, 4th colorway on the way."
You just don't want them to be right.
I don't want them to win. I don't want them to win.
Fair.
You can't call something like this here, like 2 months after the first pairs of shoes dropped, and be saying it. You recycling that same image for a year and a half.
Bro, I feel like
can't have you win.
Just for
you know,
them to
like,
say, I told you so.
I
You
don't want to
know how Nike will leak their own product sometimes.
Gotcha.
Yeah? But I feel like this year is somebody who knows the Nike MO and has just like tweaked the image a little bit. It's not hard to Photoshop, realistically.
Yeah.
Like it's not hard to do. They've done it, and now like it's out in the airwaves. It could have even been from within the ranks, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this and push that." Is that cool?
But we have to. That's another thing. I was gonna say we have to remember. We have another thing. We have to remember. Nike decide your product. You do not decide your product.
So this is what I was gonna say. There is a rumor that
Story.
that the product that was resold or the product that was sold at the 110 for 110 drop was bought wholesale
Oh, is it?
straight from Nike.
Oh.
So if that rumor is true, potentially it could be the case that Nike are getting their lick back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know how true this is. Again, this is all what? Allegedly.
When you say we get their lick back, what do you mean?
So it's like Nike make collaborations and their stores, their retailers will be like, okay, cool, we want this amount of stock, this amount of stock.
Oh, they don't even get.
And obviously no stores got their stock.
You said it wrong.
Sorry?
You said the stores say what they want.
Oh, the stores request for obviously certain types of products.
No, they say you're
No,
gonna get.
they do. But it's like if a hype product is dropping, a tier 0 store will be like, oh, like we've seen this coming on the calendar. What's the word kind of thing?
No, a tier 0 already has an allocated stock, and obviously it's more than the rest.
Yeah. So and it's also usually more highbrow. Now, if something's coming out in a manner that it is, for example, see how in that whole rollout from start to finish, not a single store, all the sneakers app saw a single pair of the Corteiz 95s. Sorry, sneakers app did.
Oh, yeah.
Across their
The London one, right?
the London drops.
Yeah.
But it was the way it feels and seems a much smaller stock than what Corteiz got directly.
Fair enough.
No retailers got them. They weren't in your size. They weren't in your Foot Locker. They weren't in End. They weren't in Offspring. They weren't in Finish Line. They weren't anywhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
literally
saying?
strictly Nike.
And Corteiz.
Corteiz.
That was the earliest place you'll get it.
The XYZ.
Which maintained Corteiz's level of exclusivity, maintained the level of control they have over their brand and narrative, and also meant that there was no way that this shoe was never selling out because they dictate where it goes. Nike, they only got a certain amount of stock, guaranteed sell out. Corteiz, we tell you it sells out, it's sold out. If we bring out more pairs, that's our business. But as of now, we're sold out.
There's definitely 100 parked off.
Hey, you know they use it for shoots and stuff, so who knows?
Yeah.
But with all that being said, yeah, they then said, okay, imagine that, cool. Retailers are all queued up expecting the shoe, and then the collaborator is like, actually, I want to keep all my pairs. putting the money down for it, and they buy it. And then all the racers are like, "Wow, what? Who do they think they are? We're expecting their product." Duh, duh, duh. Nike's like, "Well, technically, we can't do anything about it. Obviously, we wouldn't do it like that, but that's what they did." And so then Nike were like, imagine, allegedly still, they were like, "You know what? You lot shouldn't have done that. Now we're gonna make a fourth shoe, and you lot have to push it." I personally don't think that Nike would operate that way with Clint, just because I feel like there's so much value that can be built off their relationship.
I feel like they see him, and I feel like it's obvious that he's a very valuable asset to them.
But also, he plays games, because sometimes he be wearing other brands.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes he be popping up in New Balances. I ain't never seen him in a pair of Pumas, though.
I saw him in the Prada Cups.
Prada Cups is different. That's high fashion. If you're in a lane where all your shoes are max 250,
yeah, fairs,
and you're trying to compare me to a 750 crepe, I'll laugh at you, bro.
Fair enough.
So I don't think it's the same conversation, but I feel like the New Balance thing is definitely like a bit more close to home.
It's we know Nike employees aren't allowed to wear that. It's a bit shiesty.
But like, that's where I'm like, I wonder what's going on in the background where like, because he knows if you post in a story, everyone's seeing it.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, who you beefing?
We were like Kanye.
See, hey, Kanye's looking good recently, man. Yeah. He got the CVGTLs. He knows boo.
Okay.
He's looking great in them.
You know,
he gets whatever he wants. He doesn't care.
Someone was saying that, because more pictures came out of Kanye recently. He's smiling and shit. It was like, see, Japan fixes everything.
The trip to Japan will heal me. Real. I need that.
Hundo. Next year.
But yeah, man. That's a rumor.
That's your rumor
on the curb. You know.
Fair enough, man. We'll see how it goes, but obviously
we'll see.
I've made my point. I don't want them to come out.
Yeah.
But you know, maybe that's a hater in me. Arrest me.
No, maybe. I feel like if certain publications didn't post them in the manner they did, with the certainty that they did, I feel like you'd be less on them.
I'd be less against them.
If it was just like a Corteiz channel sort of thing.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't want it to come out.
No, of course.
Because it's like you gave me the 3 bar.
Yeah. And I feel the 3 bar filled me, you know?
Yeah.
It's time to move on to the next phase of the story, which I'm really happy to see.
Exactly.
So
and it's like, if you were gonna give me an extra one, at least make it better than the other 3. It's not. It's nowhere near. Doesn't compete.
I don't know what would be better than the other 3. I don't know. Right. I feel like the story is so rich with the first 3.
But even outside of the story, just like looks wise of the shoe, it's just not gonna compete.
And 5th anniversary, like there was elements there that made it strong.
Yeah.
And this, I just feel like doesn't have that. But then at the same time, that's us being 1%ers.
True.
Winning the storyline from a shoe.
True.
At this point, Corteiz actually don't need the storyline for a shoe.
They don't need.
They can just drop a shoe.
Yeah.
So hey.
But yeah, guys.
It's us being self-aware.
It looks like Nike are trying to get their lick back, so that means
more bands on the way. Everybody, it's free your purse.
Praise it.
Be opening your bank account, your wallet.
2025 is about to get
This is not
peak.
financial advice, but get that credit card.
It's time to get a Mexi.
Not sexy, I'm sexy. Michael, lead us out, man.
Hey guys, thank you for locking into today's episode. It has been a blast. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Make sure to tap in on social media. Make sure to let us know your thoughts as well. Are you rocking with the J-Tips what to-do list? Are you looking forward to the Corteiz collaboration, whatever it may be? And also, do you think 2025 is the year where more bands are on the way? Let us know. And yeah, people, we will see you in the next one. Till then, take it easy and tap in with us.
Goodbye.
Appreciate
Peace.
You. Ding ding.